Oh, hey. How you doing? Started off this time with Waka Flocka because, just a little bit of a throwback there 7 years ago. Anyways.
What did we start with last time?
Gucci Mane.
All right.
Yeah. Switch Chat, episode 2. We're back. I am the pseudo-host, I'm Terrence Spoley, but I feel like we both kind of carry this bad boy.
I'm Tyler Dill.
Tyler Dill _ Dialer Till. So last week was a bit of an impromptu episode. We just kind of gathered some stories together, and we threw spaghetti at the wall, so to speak, with that. See if it stuck. Did pretty well. People seem to enjoy it. Got a couple of upvotes on that bad boy. I felt pretty good about that. And we're doing it again, and we're going to continue to do it. And this time we're all hyped up. We just had some Happy Meals. Now these 3 Ouijas have actually been the product of multiple times going to McDonald's, but these 2 came from the first trip. That came from my second trip, which I went to on my own. This one I just got. Now, if anybody really gives a shit, they don't give a shit, so we're not going to talk about it. Anyways, we do a thing on the MDRM game show, what we've been playing. Now, we didn't do it this week because it's a, predictions episode, which you should go watch.
It was a
juicy.
Tight hour. We didn't want to get too far away from what we were going to talk about.
Exactly. But on here, we got what we've been switching.
What we've been switching.
What you've been switching, Tyler? Anything besides Mario Kart?
Nah. No. Not at all, dude. I've been all in with Kart.
All right,
it's so good.
We talked about it last week. We don't have to talk about it again. Everybody knows Mario Kart's great.
Carl's sitting on the couch playing Kart right now.
Right now. I'm looking at it.
It's so good.
Playing Kart, watching Too Fast, Too Furious.
Wow, that's a lot of racing.
A lot of racing.
Now that's pod racing.
Oh God. But yeah, no. I've been now. Interesting one for me. I have not been playing Mario Kart. I played a good bit of it. I got 3 stars, gold on all the cups in 150cc, and I felt pretty good about that. So I said, hey.
Haven't done that yet. I'm trying.
Mm-hmm. Time to go back.
Okay.
Playing Zelda.
Yeah.
I'm going to finish it. I'm about 70 hours in. Okay.
That's a hefty playtime.
Could I have finished it by now? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But in the past week, the main thing I did was I did the Rito village. I got to the Rito village, and I did the Divine Beast in the Rito village, the one that's actually flying. And that's my favorite one so far, out of all the dungeons. The Divine Beasts are the dungeons. Did you get to a Divine Beast?
I've done Varuta.
Okay, yes. Yeah, so that's the...
Which was awesome.
The Zora.
I thought that was dope.
That one was dope.
See, what happened with me and Zelda was I got into the... I'm going to the desert one.
Yeah, that's the...
What's it called?
I don't know what his name is, but that's the Gerudo village.
Yeah. I keep fucking dying because I keep burning alive while I'm trying to, travel to that place.
Okay.
There's probably some...
Go at nighttime.
Okay.
It's cold. Just wear warm clothes at nighttime.
All right.
Yeah, you'll be okay. It's interesting. You just gotta kind of fuck with it.
But I was getting really annoyed, so I stopped playing. That's where I am now.
Yeah, that's good. I don't know. You're in a good place. You could... See, now, here's the thing about this game, man. I'm 70 hours in, and I am only... I'm on the last Divine Beast now, but I haven't gotten there yet. I'm just exploring the upper left corner of the map right now.
Right,
you know what I mean? Looking for shrines and stuff. This game could be 10 hours. It could be 100 hours. I think that's what's so great about it. I like going in and trying to do as much as I can. So I don't know. I'm not going to be done yet, but...
No shame on anybody who does play this way, but, I feel like if you don't... end up doing exploration, going all the shrines.
Well, that's the essence of the game, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You're not playing it right.
Exactly. That's the way this game is meant to be played, and it's a blessing and a nightmare for people like me to try to do a bit of everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm back on Zelda. I'm gonna finish it. I will have finished it by next week. I will guarantee you. I'll finish it. I promise.
Okay. All right.
It's been 2 months. I have to do something with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the DLC pack. Speaking of that DLC pack, we have our first details on the DLC pack, Tyler. Have you heard about this?
Oh my goodness. I heard a little bit, here and there.
Get ready. You can already see the picture here.
That one's amazing.
It is cool. So what he was just pointing to was the Majora's Mask armor. So here on IGN, have a little bit of a write-up about it, detail it. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild first DLC pack details announced. So, what do you think so far? Okay, this comes out summer. Okay, this is the first of the 2 DLC packs. What do you expect? Have you looked at this yet?
I have taken a look a little bit into it. I don't.
Okay.
There's like no story stuff, right?
No. Okay, I'll just list it off for you, and you tell me what you think.
All right.
The Master Trials includes the Trial of the Sword, the game's new hard mode, a Hero's Path mode, a travel medallion, Korok mask, and 8 pieces of equipment inspired by previous Zelda characters and games. So those pieces of equipment, we're not going to list them all off, but the notable ones, you have Tingle. It's a Tingle suit. And I understand why they didn't put that in the game. Yes. I do understand, because I would have played the entire game with the Tingle suit.
Right. If someone found the Tingle suit in there, that'd be it.
Exactly. So now there is, this Korok mask is significant, because it actually does buzz when you get near a Korok seed. So if you're really trying to get all 900 of them...
Don't you have to get 900 of them to like finish that quest or something?
I don't even know, man.
There's that one quest for the guy who's like, I want my maracas.
Dude, I haven't...
my Korok seeds.
I haven't gotten this game spoiled for me because I haven't looked at anything outside of an official Nintendo press release. Like, I haven't even looked at anything. Like, it's crazy. But no, my favorite one is the you see this one? The Phantom Hourglass
I like
armor.
Yeah, that's a cool one. My favorite looking one so far is the Midna.
Yeah, the Midna mask. That one looks pretty cool. I don't think that one does anything particularly special, or not that we know of.
It's just cool looking.
Yeah. So, let's go into this one, because this is, I think, the most interesting one. Trial of the Sword, previously known as the Cave of Trials Challenge when they first announced it, includes about 45 rooms total, in which players, as Link, must defeat all enemies in one room to another, first starting out without any armors or weapons. How do you feel?
Sounds really hard.
It probably is, but you build up. I think that's the idea. You're supposed to build up.
Yeah.
And that sounds pretty good to me. Like, that sounds like a great time, honestly. Because it's starting off with nothing. Like, I like the idea of that because it kind of gives you... It's kind of like... it reminds me of The Binding of Isaac. You know, a rogue-like.
Well, yeah, you're really into the roguelikes.
I do. Dude, like, turn this game into a roguelike like that. Oh, dude, get me in there.
Get you deep in there.
One death. I want it to be one death. I don't want them to let you come back. You know what I mean? 45 rooms, you got to go undisturbed.
That's fucked up.
That would be awesome. That sounds good. I'm more excited now than I was before. But no, defeating the challenge will ensure that the Master Sword will always be in its glowing, powered-up state. Now, I don't know what that means yet. I don't have the Master Sword yet, but it sounds dope.
It does sound pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm into that.
And I'm assuming you can't break the Master Sword, so it matters. The previously announced hard mode has also been detailed. Ranks of Breath of the Wild enemies are increased in this new mode, so a red bokoblin is now a blue bokoblin. And players might even encounter higher-ranking enemies than they would through normal play, which seems like a weird thing to say, but I don't know. Enemies will now recover health throughout the course of battle, which sounds crazy.
Yeah. And no, to the last one before, I think, like, it's just worded really badly. I think what it means is, like, the highest cap level enemy in the normal game has now been raised. Like,
that's all they should have said, but it's weird. Yeah. And they'll more easily notice Link. Hard mode also adds, this is the interesting thing, a number of planks floating throughout Hyrule. And on these planks, there will be big, like, battles that you can partake in.
Okay.
They're, like, I'm pretty sure they're, like, literally just, like, planks, like, floating with balloons. So, like, I'm just going to shoot the balloons.
Right.
But I don't know. Yeah, I'll definitely be playing this, but, like, everything in it so far seems like either A, it should have been there before, or B, it should be like a $5 just separate pack. And by the way, the only way to get this is you have to buy the entire season pass, which is $20.
Are you serious?
Yeah, you can't get this stuff any other way. You have to buy the season pass, which might not be bad if that second DLC pack, which we don't know anything about yet, which adds story, a new dungeon, all that stuff, is substantial as it sounds.
Yeah.
You know, but like all of this so far, especially the hard mode, sounds like you should have just had that as an unlockable at the end of the game. Should they have not?
Yeah, you should just be able to beat the game and it's like hard mode unlocked.
Let me think. the hero's path. Do you know what that is? Did we talk about that? The hero's path it shows your map and it shows everywhere that you've been over the course of the past 200 hours.
Yep, I did that. I didn't do it, but I saw it.
You saw that. Okay. That also seems like show people that at the end of the game. Show people like a time lapse at the end of the game.
Yeah, that'd be so cool. People would be so into that.
Like that seems like something that you get like a nice Reddit pop for, like a month after it comes out with somebody's like, "Oh, did you see this? Anybody see this? This is crazy."
Right.
You know,
and everybody's sharing their little paths.
Exactly. It also sounds like something really useful for people in the end game where they're like walking around looking for shrines. You know, you could look at places that you didn't go before. And it's like that should have been there too. And now the things that I'm like okay with being DLC, I think the costumes fine. Okay. Like,
people have done that forever.
Yeah, like people have done that for so long now. It's standard practice. You're not going to get away from it. So I don't think that that's too egregious, though. I know a lot of people think it is. And the Master Trials or whatever, the Trial of the Sword, I think that's fine to be DLC because that sounds like something that you could definitely sink a lot of hours into. The Travel Medallion, that is something that you put down and you can set it as a fast travel point anywhere on the map, one at a time. That also sounds like something that you should have been able to find in the game. Yeah. You know, since it has such a specific, useful function. Like, I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, like, this DLC pack sounds like taking away the stuff that should have been there in the first place. It sounds like a $5, like, you do this if you want to. But instead it's like, buy the season pass, have faith in the next pack, this stuff will tide you over.
I feel like
that's what they're trying to do here.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the $20 asking price for the season pass, as long as you're saying the next one is substantial, is fine. That's a good deal. I mean, in terms of like actually getting a full product, but at the same time, it's like they should have just made this a $5 little add-on thing. A lot of it should have just been in the game. Whatever. I mean. None of it was necessary for the game. Yeah. So I guess it does technically fall into like this is DLC.
Yeah, no, that's true. I can agree with you on that. I think that the main issue, a lot of the things, like if you see people complaining, there are a couple of people that are a little bit upset about this. They feel a bit slighted. Is they feel like that these were features that were withheld, you know.
Oh, they totally were.
Yeah, I think some of them were definitely withheld. You know, maybe the Trial of the Sword or whatever it is, you know, that was probably the new thing that they were developing. But like these costumes and the hard mode, like that just seems like stuff that they probably had already.
It's already probably already like it was baked into the game originally.
Maybe.
And then they took certain things, plucked them out just so they could, make an extra buck on the season pass.
I don't know if they have kind of like malicious intent with this. You know
okay, it's not, again, as we said last time, it's not a malicious intent to make money. It's just a little greedy.
Yeah, I think the way they looked at this was, all right, we're gonna have a season pass. How much is it gonna be? $20. Okay, what can we put in it? It was like, well, we have a couple things that we were gonna put in the game originally that we can take out or just keep out of it and try to add a little bit of value to that first pack that comes out so that way people are in it for the long game and they're ready for the story pack that's going to come out, I think, holiday this year. So I feel like maybe it was just trying to add value, but still, like, that's not the way to go.
I don't know. The $20 asking price scares me a little bit in terms of, like, how much is actually going to be in the second DLC.
I think the second DLC will be substantial. Okay. That's why I think it's fine. Like, that's why I'm like, all right, fine. I just don't like the idea of a hard mode, like something that many games have, right? Many games.
Pretty much every game now.
Pretty much every game has a hard mode. Like, that seems like it should have just been there. Especially, that's the most egregious one in my opinion.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I mean, even games that don't have like a hard mode, like Dark Souls. Yeah. There's New Game Plus.
Exactly.
Which is the hard mode.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just seems like, again, as we've said, Nintendo just trying to take a little bit of an extra buck here and there.
Which I don't know. This game is like totally a masterpiece. Like maybe they deserve it, but like still, hard mode guys, like come on.
But the thing is, like, the game itself is so substantial that a $60 asking price is good for like how much content there is.
Yeah.
How long it is.
It makes you wonder what they value as $20.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
All right. That's good. You know, we're talking about DLC right now. Let's talk about a bit more DLC, okay?
Okay. All right. What DLC we got?
Fire Emblem Echoes Season Pass detailed. Okay, so Nintendo's sticking with the Season Pass here. Okay, this is the second one we're talking about the same show. So, what do you think is going to be in the Season Pass, Tyler? We got maps, we got dungeons. How much do you think that's worth? A season's pass worth of maps, dungeons, new characters probably. What do you think?
Maps, dungeons. I'm gonna say 15 to 20.
Okay, well you're fucking wrong, Tyler. It's $45.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Nope.
That's a whole 3DS game.
Yep. All right.
It's more than a whole 3DS game.
Well, the game itself costs $49, or not $49, $39.
Yeah.
$39.99 standard 3DS game asking price. So Nintendo has outlined its DLC for Fire Emblem Echoes Shadow of Valentia. The upcoming strategy role-playing game will receive 5 DLC packs. While each can be purchased separately, players can opt in to save over 30%. They're saving money by buying it for $45. By purchasing a $45 USD, that's, of course we're talking US dollars, we live in the US, season pass that grants access to all the content as soon as it launches. Okay, so we have the details of some of these packs here. You want to go through it?
Sure.
Okay. I'll just kind of abbreviate here. Fledgling Warriors pack, which comes out the day the game comes out.
Are you fucking kidding me?
So that is withheld. Absolutely. You could have put that in the game.
Well, yeah, it's the same thing like Resident Evil 7 doing like the lost tapes or whatever it was.
Yeah, that was weird. Yeah. Like but people aren't even upset anymore because it's like whatever. This is just what happens, I guess, right? It says the description. This is all from Nintendo.
Didn't they do that in Mass Effect 3 too?
They did. There was a whole uproar, but people just don't keep.
They gave a shit then, but they don't give a shit now.
Well, I think most of this was actually all of it was withheld, but we'll talk about that after I go through this. The description for this one, straight from Nintendo, is ideal for early to mid-game adventurers. This pack includes a new dungeon, the Astral Temple, and 2 new maps. Great for gaining more items, money, and experience points. So. Seems like it's just kind of to give people an edge, but there's also these maps that like takes place. I don't know. It's weird. I think that's a weird way to explain it.
It's like we're making microtransactions for premium games.
It's like great for gaining more items, money, and experience points. Let's make the game easier when you're halfway through the game, is what it sounds like. Undaunted Heroes pack, which comes out May 25th. Not even a week later. Weird. This one is $9.99 on its own. In addition to a new dungeon, the Inter Sanctum, this pack also includes 2 challenging new maps that stronger, more seasoned heroes will want to tackle. So it seems like after the game, you want something else, you play this. Lost Altars pack, May 25th as well, costs $15 on its own.
Wait, hold up, back up. Did you say it comes out on the same day?
Yes, there's 2 packs coming out on the same day, $9.99 for the first one, $15 or $14.99 for the second one. The mysterious dungeons included in this pack hold the power to upgrade characters to exclusive classes that don't appear in the main game. That one is fucked up to me. Like what? Like I can only get these classes by paying $15? Come on, guys. All right, now this one comes out June 1st. Okay, another week later. Rise of the Deliverance pack, which is a terrible name, by the way. This one is $12, $12.99. Sorry, $13. Discover the previously untold history of Valentia in this prologue pack, complete with new story content, additional voice acting that details the rise of the deliverance of Zofia. Sorry, it's not Sophia. It's Zofia. Don't know what that is. This collection of challenging maps includes new support conversations between select heroes, as well as the ability to take command of characters players won't be able to control in the main game. Now that one sounds substantial, the most substantial one so far. And that is the only one that I think is probably worth it if you want to go for it. Now, DLC...
What's the price point on that one?
That one is $12.99.
All right.
Which seems fine to me.
Okay.
If it is like new story content and whatever, all right. DLC Pack 5 is just called DLC Pack 5. And it is $5.99, 2 pieces of content, more more information about this final DLC pack will be revealed in the future. So they don't even know what it is yet, it sounds like. I don't have no fucking clue. How do you not know what it is if all the shit's coming out before June 1st? Weird to me. But this is like, I think, a weird thing to be doing.
I'm gonna throw up, dude. That's so bad. Okay, like everything I've said about like Nintendo being money hungry, take it back. Yeah. I'm it's they're fine. It's a business. Fuck that. That's too much.
Well, I wonder. I mean, here's the thing. You just gotta, as they say, vote with your wallet. Don't buy it. I'm not buying it. I bought the game. I'm not buying it.
Didn't you buy the main game?
I did buy the main game. I bought the stupid. What is it, $60 version of it with the dumb pins and stuff. I wanted
That's
it. I'm
cute.
sorry.
It's real cute.
It'll be cute. But yeah, dude, like I'm excited for the game. I love Fire Emblem and it looks really cool. You have the new dungeon exploring aspect of it.
If they had made it for the Switch, would have gotten it.
Yeah, well, it should be for Switch, but it's whatever. But yeah, no, this just seems like a weird thing to be doing, especially this late in like the console's life cycle to be withholding content from the main game.
Like for me, what it says is like, first of all, how soon they're all coming out.
Yeah.
How they all have names and they all have details.
Yeah.
It's totally just stuff.
Yeah.
That they were like, we can pull this out of the game.
Well, here's the thing.
People gratuitous amounts for it.
Here's my issue. Okay. A lot of this seems to be tailored to be DLC. Except for the Rise of Deliverance pack, which is the one that comes out June 1st, the $12.99 one that we said actually seems kind of cool. It has like a prologue to it. That is the only one that seems like it was actually taken out of the game. The rest of the stuff seems like it was just tailored to be DLC from the beginning, where maybe they had finished the game and said, okay, let's make the DLC now.
Right. And it was just kind of an automatic, like, let's just go right for it now.
Yeah, like, let's make this will be good DLC. You know, like, let's give people a way to get more money and items halfway through the game so that way they have an easier time getting through it. And it's like, that just seems kind of scummy to me even then. Like, shouldn't you just be, like, working on the game still?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what to think of it. And
what that tells me is that they've like finished this game a long time ago.
Yeah, maybe, man. Like, if they had time to turn out all this.
I think that's the reason why it's on the 3DS and not the Switch. Mm-hmm. Because just like how long this like all this stuff has been in production. I mean, if it's a significant DLC, that has to take a long time to build.
Yeah, I think a lot of this DLC honestly is just kind of expensive. You know, because I remember them doing like maps and like little missions for Awakening. I actually bought some of them. They're like $2.99, $1.99.
Right.
Like this just seems a bit expensive to me. Even then, you know, based off of what they're saying, you know, $10 the Undaunted Heroes pack, which is something that you're assumingly playing after you beat the game, right? If you can beat the game in a week, right? Comes out a week after the game comes out, and it just one new dungeon, and it has some challenging maps. According to new challenging maps, just one dungeon for $10.
And the one that really freaks me out is the two that are coming out on the same day. Mm-hmm. That's $25.
Yeah, exactly.
For two different DLC on one day. Why don't they just make it a $20 DLC for both of them?
It just seems like the pricing is all out of whack here entirely. Because, like, all right, so 1/4 of the full game, 1/4 of the price of the full game, you can get one dungeon. How many dungeons are in the game? 4 dungeons?
If you look,
I doubt it. I bet there's way more than that, dude.
If you look purely at price, it's basically like the main game is half the game.
Yeah. But, like, that does not seem to be the case, because this stuff does not make up a full game, man.
No.
Like, I think that they just priced this so high. Like, I don't know why.
Right. It's not like...
And you're saving money by paying $45 for the season pass, man.
Look, like we were talking about on the games chat, I mean, a lot of people are a little upset that you're paying $40 for Uncharted Lost Legacy, but that's a full game.
Pretty much, yeah. Like, and that's a discounted price, too, man. Yeah. Like, that one, I feel like, definitely makes sense. This stuff does not sound like $40 or $45, rather. You know, like, this is one where I would say you're fine to be upset, but the only way that you can truly tell them that you're upset, because they don't care.
By not buying it.
Just don't buy it. Just don't buy it, you know? Like, a lot of people are whining out there. And
you don't owe the game anything.
Yeah. It sounded like we were just whining right now, but I honestly feel like I'm still going to enjoy Echoes. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm still going to really enjoy that game. I'm going to dig into it the day it comes out, man. I'm like, that is the day after my birthday. I'm going to be just chilling for that whole week. You know?
See, the thing is,
And it's a little present from Nintendo to me, you know?
I learned this recently with Mass Effect 2 is like, when you like a game enough, you're going to buy the DLC.
Yeah, I understand that.
I was really into it, and I was like, first I was like, I'm not going to buy the DLC. I'm just going to play the main game, blah, blah, blah. Then I was like, oh, shit. Yeah. I need to buy it and play all the extra content.
I don't want to say malicious intent again. I want to say it's insidious. A little bit insidious. Okay, like to be like you're kind of closing in on your fans here, like oh we have a little bit of this for you. We get a little bit more, just a little bit more. Just give me a little more. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't want to talk about it anymore, man. But like, I understand people being upset about this one. Like, it bums me out too because I'm excited for the game. I am very excited. You know.
It bums me out just for the people like you who are going to want to play it, but...
I probably am. I'm going to finish that game and I'm going to want to play it, but I'm not going to buy it for that, no. Not for that much money.
They need to at least fix their pricing on this stuff.
This seems very tone deaf of them. Like, that $20... That makes the $20 Zelda Season Pass seem absolutely worth it.
Yeah.
You know? You're going to get a lot more time out of that. You know? It's just... I thought the $20 Season Pass was actually a pretty good price. Yeah. You know? And then they did this, and I was like, wow, that is just incredibly tone deaf, isn't it? Weird stuff going on over there at Nintendo.
What you doing?
Let's go with this one, because this one's quick. A little bit of an upbeat one, too. It sounds, pretty good. Huh. So, of course, since last week, Nintendo has kind of gotten their ducks in a row. They said, hey, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe has sold 459,000 copies in its first week, right? We're about a week away from that release. Mm-hmm. So that's physical and digital in the United States only. Oh. So it's definitely sold over 1 million by now. It is the fastest selling Mario Kart game ever. How do you feel about that?
It's pretty fucking awesome.
Deserved?
Deserved.
Absolutely. It's a great game.
I'm so into it, dude.
This is an interesting fact that IGN put in their article, written by Jonathan Dornbush. Of course, he wrote the other articles, but give him a shout out for all of those. Mario Kart Wii was the previous record holder for the fastest selling in the series. Mm-hmm. I mean, to think that they beat out a game like that was came out somewhat at the height of the Wii craze. Mm-hmm. That's good signs for them. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like they're making the news for some bad things, but they're also making the news for some good things here. This is definitely commendable.
The thing with Nintendo, and it's always been prevalent, is that they do these like really weird, kind of shitty things, but they always, when they have something that people like, it's always good. Mm-hmm. Almost.
It is. No, they make great games. Here's the thing about the Fire Emblem Season Pass. We're going back to it.
All right.
I understand $45. I'm not going to buy it for $45, but I have no doubt that what's in it is at least really fun shit.
Yeah,
I bet you it's good shit.
They make quality stuff. Mm-hmm. Like when I first was thinking, I was like, I don't know if I want to buy Mario Kart because like it's just a kart racing game. I got so many other things to do, so many more meaningful games to play. Exactly. And I was like, oh man, you know what? I'm gonna buy it, and then I've played it for like 10 hours, dude. It's so good.
It is. It's fantastic, man. Like. I don't know. It's just, anything they put out is going to be quality, but it's just kind of tough sometimes with some of the decisions they make about rolling it out. You know? But like I think they did a great job with Mario Kart 8, especially.
They never fucking roll the prices back.
Yeah, because it's worth it always.
And
Nintendo Deluxe is the only time they ever do it.
Yeah, and they... they don't ever roll the prices back. They don't print enough, almost ever.
Yeah.
And now they're here, but they always present a good thing. It's very frustrating. Like I want to not like Nintendo. Well,
we're doing a podcast on this, so you gotta like.
No, I do, but that's what I'm saying.
We have to be critical, though. We do have to be critical.
That's what I'm saying is that like, despite the fact that I want to not like, I always do. I always want to buy their stuff. And
speaking of Nintendo putting out great products.
What do we got?
Source. The rumored Mario Cross Rabbids RPG is real, and it is coming to Switch. Now, if you've been with us long enough, which you have not.
Diego has. Shout out again.
Shout out to Diego. If you've been here.
My boy.
I don't even know if he has, because this is one of our first episodes.
Oh, really?
Maybe. I don't know. Diego, let us know. Please comment. a couple months ago, okay, when we were talking about before the presentation, I brought up, I saw the rumor from Laura Kate Dale. Okay, she said there is a fucking Mario cross Rabbids RPG coming out. Don't doubt it. It's happening. We promise. And it didn't show up at the event, so people were like, "Oh, it's not real. It's not real."
For me, it was kind of like a, whew, oh, good.
Jason Schreier, newsboy over there, breaking all kinds of stories. Always, he says it's real. He says, here, I'll just read you the article. It's not very long. We'll read the whole thing here. One of the fall's big Nintendo Switch games will be Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, the official name. A game that has been rumored for quite some time that does indeed exist, as confirmed by art assets provided to Kotaku. So they've seen it. The game will mix Nintendo's iconic Plumber and Friends with characters from Ubisoft's popular Rabbids series. How do you feel about that so far?
You know...
Just walk in front of it, Carl.
Come on, Carl. Just
walk in front of it.
Don't be timid.
There he goes. There he goes.
I feel like this is going to be one of those things that I'm going to make fun of a lot. Mm-hmm. I'm going to get it. I'm going to love it. I'm going to play it a lot.
Okay, so here it is. Let's talk about details here. Ubisoft is developing Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle on the publisher's proprietary Snowdrop engine. According to assets we've seen, the game's selling points appear to be A, turn-based combat, B, two-player local co-op, which it seems weird to me, and C, a goofy sense of humor.
A goofy sense of humor. That's one of the pillars of this game.
Exactly. Now, this is a weird thing that they added in here. The art we've seen features Mario and crew wielding guns that shoot laser beams.
I like it.
How do you feel about that?
I'm into it.
All right, get ready, because it gets better.
All right.
The game will apparently have 8 playable characters. Any guesses?
We got Mario.
Yes.
Luigi.
Yes.
Peach.
Yes.
Toad.
No.
Okay. Yosh.
Yes.
Yosh. All right.
All right. You're not going to guess the other ones, so just get
ready.
And
the other ones are going to be...
4 Rabbids dressed up like Mario, Luigi, Yoshi, and Peach. So it's Mario, Luigi, Yoshi, Peach, and 4 Rabbids dressed up like Mario, Luigi, Yoshi, and Peach.
I like it.
I honestly think it could be funny. I'm not going to lie. Like, that's just...
It's a goofy sense of humor
That's a funny concept to me.
One of the pillars covered already.
I just want to be positive about this right now because I've seen a lot of negativity about it, and I don't think that it deserves it.
No, I think it's going to be
honest.
No, I do think it's going to be one of those things worth making fun of. Mm-hmm. But I think it's going to come out and people are really going to like it.
Yeah, I honestly think it could be good, man. Like, just give me like one of those like 10-hour RPGs and throw me in some good. I can't wait to see the Luigi Rabbit, man. He's going to be dope as fuck. I love the idea that like they're just Luigi. I love the idea that they're just gonna be obsessed. Like they're just fans of like Mario, Peach.
Is that the premise?
I don't know. I think this is what I'm thinking.
That's what you think. Okay.
Because like, why else would they be dressed up like them? I don't know. Just I
love that concept.
I love the concept that like they're just like really big fans and they meet them one day and then they all go on an adventure together and they're like, that'd be cute. All right, regardless of how you feel about Rabbids, which has been gone for a while now. I just think it would be funny, they could...
Where are they from? They're from Rayman, right?
They are from Rayman.
Okay.
So, like, it could be a funny game, man. I don't want to judge it before we see it, but it definitely seems like we're going to see this thing at E3 if it's coming out this fall.
You think Rayman's going to pop his little head in this game?
No.
No?
No, I think it's just Rabbids. I think you got to keep the brand separate now.
All right.
But a little bit of positivity about it, man. I haven't seen a single positive comment about it.
Keep it positive.
Weird, man.
It
seems so weird to me. Anyways, that's all the news for this week. But we got one more segment here that we didn't do last week. eShop Report. We got 2 games coming to eShop this week. NBA Playground coming out on Tuesday, which looks really fun, man, actually. It is a kind of NBA Jam-esque...
Word.
I think it could be 4 players. So that could be a good time. I think that's a perfect for Switch, too. You have at least... 2 Joy-Cons, so you could play at least head-to-head. I'm excited for it. I love NBA Jam. Have you ever played NBA Jam?
A long time ago, but yeah.
Yeah, dude, I just love it. The good big head mode. bit of that goofy sense of humor. You know what I mean?
More goofy sense of humor.
Borrowing inspiration from Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle.
Of course.
Yeah. So I'm excited. Any interest?
No, I'm not gonna buy it.
It looks fun, man. Like, I'll let you know. I'm gonna buy it.
Let me know.
I will let you know. And one that you probably should buy because you're a psychopath for not having played it by now. But Minecraft is coming out on the 12th.
Okay. I have never owned Minecraft. Mm-hmm. I've played it over other people's houses.
Yes.
I've never really delved into it. And if I'm gonna do it anywhere, it'll probably be the Switch.
This one has the Mario Kingdom pack or whatever. It has set up a world. There's a Mario. Cool. There's a Mario world. There's Peach's castle and stuff.
All right.
So I might buy it because of that. Because my Minecraft machine is, of course, the Vita as of right now. But it could easily be the Switch, my man.
You got a better screen there.
Dude, all right. Here's the thing about Minecraft. Every time it comes out on a system that I like, I always buy it. Why? I don't know. But I always end up at least tossing 10 hours into it.
Well, it makes sense. It's because it's one of those games you can play anytime. It's fun almost anytime you pick it up.
Yeah.
And whatever system you're currently invested in, you don't really want to go back to whatever you were doing before. You kind of stay on that console.
Yeah. I don't know. Minecraft also gets a lot of hate. Really just... I never understood it because I've had so much fun playing. Carl, you like Minecraft?
I love Minecraft.
See, we love Minecraft. A lot of problems, okay, with the fans. I understand. Okay, they're very they're weird. They're odd people. Okay, everybody loves Minecraft, and there's a reason why it sells so many goddamn copies.
No, and I'm not sitting here.
I know. I'm just speaking to the haters out there that are probably oh, Minecraft.
It's just one of those things. I buy games on the basis of this looks like something I'll really like. I'll try it out.
Yeah.
So I bought Prey today.
Yeah.
I was I think I'd really like that game because I love BioShock so much. I love all this other shit that's kind of similar. But Minecraft, I was this looks like a kid game.
It is kind of a kid game, but isn't Mario a kid game? And
Mario is a kid game, but
it's fucking fun. I think Minecraft is universal in the sense that Tetris is universal.
I get that. That's a good way to relate it.
I think give it some time, let it, gain some seniority, okay? Let people kind of move away from this initial, conception of Minecraft that came out a couple years ago now. Give it a 20th anniversary, and then people will be like, oh, fuck, we're still playing this game. And then that's when it'll click.
Is it going to be $60?
No, 20. Both of these games are $20. Yeah,
I might buy it then.
Yeah,
$20. I can throw 20.
NBA Playgrounds and Minecraft $20. Right. So pretty good prices.
Right. I'll think about it.
Yeah, I'm feeling them. But yeah, that's our show for this week. So, of course, you can find me at Mateo Rispoli on Twitter. You can find my boy at
Tyler Dill _
Tyler Till. And of course, you can find us all at Modern Day Ren Men on Twitter, Modern Day Ren Men on Instagram, Modern Day Renaissance Men on Facebook, and you can go to a blank page at moderndayrenaissancemen.com.
It's apparently under construction.
Yes, but it's a pretty cool under construction page.
All right.
I actually liked it. I really liked what Alejandro did there. But yeah, so we'll be back next week, I think, because Nintendo can just not stay out of the news. Now, preface, we didn't mean to do it weekly, but it looks like we're going to be doing it weekly for at least the foreseeable future.
As long as Nintendo keeps fucking up.
Yeah,
and doing
good things too.
Yeah.
We did talk about some good things. But anyways, we'll be back next week, be switching it up. See ya.